Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4619 in Candy Crush Saga. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So here we've got 30 moves to clear out 130 jelly. And it's a nightmarishly hard level, so I'm trying to examine the board because the more I contemplate things, hopefully the more connections I'll see. Right now I'm interested in this section here, but it looks like in order to get keys, I have to open this, so I have to collect this key over here. And that doesn't seem very likely right away. Maybe if I can get this open, I can get some stripes that'll open up this whole area. I think that's what I'm supposed to be looking for. So instead of doing this, why don't I line up the blue together that way? Right? That feels like a good plan. Wow, no stripes. I thought maybe we would get some nice stripes coming down there right away. Oh my goodness. Do we just not get stripes? Is it that? Okay, so even when we investigate a board and really look at all of the things and contemplate what normally happens, sometimes what normally happens doesn't. I cannot get a stripe to show up here. And that's unusual that a dispenser would be so stingy. So I have to find a way around that. Oh, finally we get one. So now I know I can't really bank on that not being helpful to me. I can bank on it not being helpful to me. Those were two completely separate sentiments right there. I want to get to here. I can't really very easily. And you can see that even though I know I can't bank on this, I'm still very irritated and wondering why. What? Come on, you got to give me something here. Nope, nothing. That's strange. I don't know how many tries it is taking me to see how generous that's going to be. I just know I have to pretend like it's not there, because then I get caught up with it thinking it should do something and it doesn't, and it's slowing down my progress. So now I've got a key, but I have to be able to reach that key. There we go. Got a color bomb over here, but let's see if the key dispenser is more generous than the stripe dispenser. There we go. I don't mind if it takes out a color. That concentrates things down, gives me a better option or a better opportunity, a more likely opportunity to make more matches and specials and combos. So we started out real slowly because I was using information I knew that turned out not to be true. And now that I've given that up, things are moving more quickly here. I can take out all blue, and that would help take out that chocolate. It would take out this double thick stuff. It would take out some of this toffee. It would take out the frosting over here. Or I could do this. This would go horizontally. This would go vertically. That would help a little bit. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. If this went horizontally, I might do something different. But I actually am going to take out blue because remember, this will help to concentrate things down, and I might get more specials based on it. Not enough to actually get this done, obviously. And I could make some things here, but let's just see about clearing out what we've got. Alright, so here I am left with still needing 18 jelly to be removed and some of it under thick stuff. Let me talk about the chocolate spawner. The trick with the chocolate spawner is when the chocolate spawns, it covers up any trace of jelly that might be underneath. So in the future, I am going to basically ignore this. I have to reach that key, but I'm not going to count on that. If it happens, great, but I'm not going to rely on it. I may be making moves under here just to try to clear this area out. But once I get that key, then I'm going to focus on making as many key matches as I can over here and making combos. And then when I get to the chocolate spawner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to really pay attention to where the jelly is there. Because if the chocolate covers it over but there's no jelly, I don't have to worry about taking that chocolate out. It's only when chocolate covers the jelly. And when I get down to 5 or fewer, it'll flash, but at 18 I wouldn't be able to tell if something's under there. Anyway, long explanation, sorry about that. I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off, but once I solve this, I'll come back and narrate everything for you. Well, thankfully, I got this on the second try. It really is amazing what you can do when your focus isn't distracted from something unnecessary. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of good moves there. I kind of want to move the orange and the green away from each other so they can make more downward progress on this board. And then look at that. I'm able to open up that top portion. And I'm wondering if maybe because we have stripes on the board, even though they are concealed stripes, maybe that's why it's not generating, although it generates sometimes. I just don't think that there's a good reason for it. But here we go. Instead of making the wrapped, I'm going to go stripe, stripe. Oh, it ended up being a striped wrapped. But that'll allow me to reach that key beautifully because it also took it out. And now here's a key. Let's go ahead and collect it. I'm going to take a beat, though, and make a color bomb first. And yeah, let's take another beat, but now we should be able to get these open. Beautiful. Now the color bomb took out the most prevalent color. It was not a waste. And look, color bombs beget color bombs and other specials. Gonna try to knock out some of that chocolate. I kind of like the purple. I don't like the green. Let's take that and try to get more. I've got a wrapped here and I've got a wrapped here, but this right-hand side was harder to clear out before, so let's do this. Ooh, that's not going to work. I could make another wrapped over here. Oh, but now I can't set it off. Let's go ahead and start taking things out. Now the chocolate is in danger of covering over the color bomb, and I don't like that. But if I can take out a chocolate, no new chocolate can form, whether it's on its own or from that spinner. So let's take out a chocolate and keep trying to set that up with something that works really well. I kind of like taking out the orange, but let's take out the blue first. And then, yeah, let's hit that now. And look at how much we're opening. And then I've got this other color bomb, and beautiful. Although, I can do a little bit with the blue here. I might risk this. I think I'm going to. Let's set off a few things first because we only have a few moves and we really need a lot of extra help on this board. We have to clear things out. Now, that could have ended tragically for me. I could have risked it and then lost that color bomb stripe opportunity, but it looked pretty safe over there, relatively. And I really wanted to break down some of those layers first. So that's how that worked out for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.